Hey guys, what's up? GreenMachineSam back with another video, and today we have another episode of Tennessee Titans franchise. Now, not a whole ton has happened, of course. We do have Jeffrey Simmons and Tyler Linton coming back from injury, which is super fucking awesome, to say the least. I did have a little, thing pop up. I accidentally clicked on it. It's, the elite quarterback thing. So we're going to put pressure on Jalen Hurts, and we're going to try to slow down his passing attack. I'm not quite as worried about his run attack, his scrambling opportunities. QBs and Madden just don't scramble all that much, and when they do, they're not normally the fastest guys in the world. Now, of course, we still have to respect his scrambling ability. I think he's still a very, very good player, so we are going to have to respect him enough, and we're still going to have to step up and make plays. Hopefully the linebackers are good enough to be able to be in those situations to be able to go make those plays. By the way, Brandon Davidson is already technically a higher overall than Amani Hooker ever was with us. So there is that. He also is up to 86 zone coverage and 73 man coverage without the boost for the week. He is already the 11th ranked safety, so he will be above Amani Hooker now at this point. So I think we've made the right decision. Now, of course, his play will determine a lot. Like I've said before in Madden, sometimes players just play above their overalls. And I've seen it time and time again. A guy that we have kept on the team since season 1 is a guy like Josh Thompson. He's our fifth string corner and he's not getting a whole ton of playtime anymore, but he played so phenomenally well in that first season that I was willing to continue to give him chances. And granted, I will say this, he does have, I think, 92 speed, so that helps, keep him on the team when I can be able to put him out on special teams easier, right? The higher the speed and stuff like that, I'm going to be able to put you out on those punt formations, those punt return formations, everything like that. And I'm going to have a little bit more speed around the field. So that does make it easier, of course. I'm not going to downplay that either. I'm just saying. And then Bo Melton. Bo Melton is such a good receiver. When we need him to step up, he is absolutely to be found. And then, when he's just in the background, it never feels like he's missing. It just feels like he just isn't getting the ball as much. And we don't need him, So do have a lot of upgrades to take care of. Brian, probably our worst defensive back in terms of overall. I like Henry Langford more. Henry Langford just adds a lot more. Wow, Byron Bishop, though, is apparently a lot better, well-rounded corner. We're actually going to go zone here just because his zone is so low. So if Henry Langford ever comes onto the field, by the way, do not run zone coverage because he will not know where the fuck anybody's at or how to cover him. Now, of course, like I said, this is going to be a very tough team. The Eagles are still a very good team. We're going to go over their roster real quick just to show you guys. I don't think I can go into a just lineup and see their roster, which is unfortunate. I hope that is pretty simple in terms of just what they could add that would make the gameplay experience just a little bit better. I know not a whole ton of people wouldn't be using it, but still. Jalen Hurts, a very good quarterback, having X Factor. DeAndre Swift has stuck around on the Eagles this time around. Kari Blossom game. They have a couple decent receivers. They have Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, and Curtis Samuel, as well as a couple younger guys in Juan Allen and Callum Wooten. They have Taj Wright, a superstar third-year tight end. They have a rookie tight end as well to be looking out for. Jordan Mailata, Lehman Dickerson, Earl Fenton, Phil Franklin, and Jimmy McLeod. They do have some very, very good D tackles still in Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter, so that's going to make it very hard to run the ball. They still have Hassan Reddick. Their linebackers is something that I do want to exploit a lot this game. They don't have the linebackers to really put up a great fight, so I'm going to look to exploit them as well as their corners. Hopefully our receivers can go out there and make a very big difference in today's game. I don't expect to be running the football, or at least running the football super successfully. If we have to go to short passes, screen passes, stuff like that, to get away from their D-line and get out in space, then we can definitely head towards that. But with that being said, let's head to the Lincoln Financial Field to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. I figured with it being Sunday night football, I figured the Eagles should wear their black uniforms. I think they just look really nice. Trust me, I wanted them to rock their Kelly Greens, but I think they're called their Kelly Greens. Something of that nature. I know the Oakland A's bright green uniforms like those are called Kelly Greens, I'm pretty sure. But with that being said, we're going to wear our all whites. They're going to wear their all blacks, and we're going to be able to get things underway on Sunday Night Football. Second straight primetime game, by the way. I know we just came off of a Super Bowl win, but normally, even if teams come off of a Super Bowl win, you're not getting a Thursday night and a Sunday night on back-to-back weeks, let alone to start the fucking season. Granted, the league wants to get us out there. They don't know if our Super Bowl run was a fluke, I understand why they would want to put us on national television and get us out to as many people as humanly possible. I definitely understand that. Like I said, slowing down Jalen Hurts and this receiving core is going to be my main focus. And then, of course, we're going to have to throw the ball, I feel like, a lot. And even with throwing the football, we're going to have to get it out early and fast. So I don't know why, but Langford was still returning kicks there. So unfortunately, we didn't get as good of a return as I was expecting. It didn't even cross my mind until I literally saw him catching the fucking football. And I went, oh, that's not Tyler Linton. So we'll have to fix that at some point. Something I have noticed, by the way, I don't know how long this has been a feature. It's apparently been around for a while, and I just haven't noticed it. But that's because I mainly use coach suggestions, and when I do go to a formation, I don't really look down here. I pick my formation and then go pick a play. But if you look down at the bottom of your screen next to Super Sim and double tap for tempo, you can actually do packages that will auto-sub players in, by the way. I didn't know that until I was fucking around in a practice one day, and now I do, and it has changed everything about it. I don't know how many people know about that, because I didn't even know about that. So, let's get things underway, though, with a stretch play to the right side. Josh Wiley and Chig picking up good blocks. Chig should have stayed on that block just a little bit longer. If he could have held that block, I think we would have had a better chance against that safety down the field. Then at least if we would have made him miss, we would have had time to speed back up and get going again. We're going to go slot trail here. We're going to send Tajay Spears back the other way. We don't need him running the same side as Austin. With Linton, it does kind of force people into different positions than they were in last week. Clemens is still going to get some decent reps here and there. Brendan Austin's still going to get a lot of reps, and we just can't hit Brendan Austin there, which is really unfortunate because he had cut Ringo on him, and I think we could have very much exploited that for a very big gain. 3rd and 1 here, though. We're going to do a play action rollout, but we're not going to go to that left side. That left side looked pretty stacked over there, so we're going to go back to our right. We're going to go to the left. Bo Melton's open and just can't get him the football. On the run, green accuracy, but yet it's just thrown straight out of bounds. Make it make fucking sense, Madden. We're going to start this game off early. Fuck it. Let's go downhill. I'm going to challenge this defense to come up and make a stop here. We're going to bring Brendan Austin across. That does kick the backer out, which does kind of get us a good situation. Even better situation, at least. 4th and 1, downhill. Spears can't get there. I picked the wrong fucking hole, and the Eagles are going to have great starting field position to start this game. At our own 30, just probably wasn't smart, but you live and you learn, I guess. You live and you learn. Going to hop on to Evans since he will be covering DeAndre Swift. I trust Shire on the tight end. I think we're going to try to help out on DeAndre Swift, and there's McIntyre keeping his season going. 3 sacks so far through 2 games. He is on a fucking roll right now. And against Jordan Mailata, he is performing super good. And the thing is, when you go into rush edges, it only has him listed as like a 74, which is kind of crazy. And there's Caleb Farley coming up with a pick against Curtis Samuel. I don't know what the fuck Jalen Hurts is doing there. You know, and that's something I can't fix either. I can't fix QBs just throwing the ball up to fucking Caleb Farley either. That's just something I can't fix. You know, that's not a QB accuracy thing. You know, I know we were getting a little bit of pressure there too. 1st and 10, going to go mountain zone, downhill. Juszczyk gets a decent block, just can't, falls forward for 5, so never mind, I'll keep my mouth shut. I was going to say can't fall forward enough. Going to go slots out here. I'm trusting Wiley and I'm trusting Linton here to win, one of these two guys to win their rep. It's zone. I'm going to throw underneath the Spears, and immediately Kaiser White comes down. Only a 3-yard reception there. Go halfback sprint flat. With so much opening on the other side of the field, we're going to actually have Josh Oliver run a drag across here. He's open, and I can't get him the ball. We do, but Ringo's there to be able to knock it out. Sweat able to get through and beat Horton and hit us, and there's no way we can go for it. We got lucky on the last one, just can't go for it here. So, the Philadelphia Eagles starting off at their own 36-yard line. They'll come out onto the field. This will be their second offensive drive. Their last one kind of ended pretty terribly, to be fair. Just Jalen Hurts throwing up a prayer to Curtis Samuel. Out of all your guys that you would throw up a prayer to, I don't think that's the guy that you would want to go with. But, hey, man, I'm not you, so... And they're going to run a read option, and Jalen Hurts just couldn't make up his mind. He saw Derek Wesley get up, so he tried to cut it inside, and Keenan McIntyre able to rally and make that play after getting beat to the inside. 2nd and 9 now. We're going to send this 5-man rush a lot this season. I just trust our defense on the back end, especially with Brandon Davidson getting higher in man coverage. He definitely has the option to be able to play good man, and I just fucked that so badly. Every time we go to that formation, I need to be expecting a fucking pass to the right. Gonna hop on Evans. There's another read option. He's going to end up handing it off to DeAndre Swift. 2-yard rush there. 17 for 94. Very good week from him. Even better than what Tajay Spears had. So you expect him to run the football. They've always been a running football team, and they're probably going to continue it here today. Gonna motion that D-line right. Gonna hop on Evans. Cover that middle part of the field. Shire just not being able to hold his ground against that tight end right. Press against Samuel, and then we'll try to rotate towards the run if they're going to run it in the inside zone. No, it's a pass play. Cover Curtis Samuel. No, he's just able to beat us just enough to that ball. Just kind of laid it out there for him, and he was able to run underneath of it. 22-yard reception there for him. I do need to go into that sugar week and change it, apparently. Every time I try to fucking put this formation correctly, it never turns out correctly. Like, I'm telling you, it never does. We'll just keep 2 middle backers in there because I don't feel like accidentally putting somebody in there that I don't want in. I'd rather have Evans at this point. We're going to have him just run a QB spy, and Shire can't get off his blocker, and DeAndre Swift into the end zone. Jeez, Eagles starting off fast, and Landon Dickerson just doing fucking spins right now. And then just go halfback inside zone to this left side. Tyler Linton down close into the formation. And there's Jordan Davis just absolutely destroying my blocking. 2nd and 12. I don't know how much inside zone we can run. And that's probably one of our better run plays as well, to be fair. And send Spears to this left side. Linton underneath. I got him, and he's going to hold on to that football. Good catch there. Couple yards. I like this drive corner. Brendan Austin here on this quick out could be definitely an option, and he is. And Will Levis just struggling so far today. 2 for 6. So, good punt there from Ryan Stonehouse, kicking it all the way down to their 20-yard line. Gonna line up to send an extra blitzer here. Gonna bring Shire down into the box. It's 6 on 5. So, hopefully they pick up Shire, and there's Mark Vickers, but he can't get there! And I'm literally telling Ayers to swat it, and instead he just falls to the ground. Awesome, and Jalen Hurts now has his fucking X Factor. Send Shire just straight downhill, and there's Jeffrey Simmons finally showing up. 2nd and goal now. Down to the 7. And yeah, they're already in scoring range. They're at least going to go up to a 10-point lead here. Just not exactly what I was hoping to see here. Gonna play on Evans. There's Jeffrey Simmons again on the run play. 3rd and goal. Finally stepping up. Granted, he wasn't here last week, so I can't really blame anything on him. Not like we didn't slow down the run, though. 3rd and goal. Expecting something over the middle. I got A.J. Brown, and there's Keenan McIntyre. 4th sack on the season. One of the only guys that has sacks so far this season, if not the only guy. End of the quarter here, they're going to go up 10-0 unless we can change that with a field goal block. But we go deep fork here. We're immediately starting off at our own 25-yard line. If that safety comes, I think we have Spears almost immediately, by the way. No, he doesn't come. Brendan Austin, catch, run, turn up field, gets 7 there. Just finally getting a connection going. PA Reed here. Going to go look Spears, Melton to Spears here. Spears is open. Give him the football. Let him try to pick up some yards. Gets a 1st down and a little bit more. Up to the 39 now we go. We're going to go slot trail here. Play that's worked a lot for us. Going to bring Austin down. He's going to come across on this drag route. Bo Melton, catch. No, what the fuck? Who is that making that play? Bryce Hall, nice. Quinn Ayers can't make a fucking play, but apparently Bryce Hall can. That's always nice to see. 2nd and 10, halfback stretch to this outside. Juszczyk just doesn't see Reddick. Just, he's not scraping looking for that linebacker and just fucking we pay the price for it. Mesh flat spot here. I'm actually going to have Wiley run the hook curl and Bo Melton run the drag. Spears stay in. Bo Melton open, catch, run, turn up field. That's a big play from Bo Melton. Can't quite make the two guys miss. But still a big, big, big play there from Bo Melton. We're going to go RPO bubble here. It's worked for us in the past. I like Brennan Austin's chance, but when Wiley doesn't pick up the first threat, I can't do anything. And Brennan Austin looks to be down now. Maybe, I don't know. Half the time Madden lies. Like, half the time dudes will be holding their shit and then get up and return to play. And then the other half of the time they won't even show that they're injured. And then all of a sudden just be walking off the field. 2nd and 10 here. Handoff. Spears downhill. Decent rush there for 4 yards. Just not great. Only 3-yard average here. Spears not helping it there. And send Wiley back across on a drag. Wilkins now in, by the way. 3rd and 6. Linton. No, that's Melton. Bo fucking Melton. I don't know why I thought it was Linton for a second. But Bo Melton. Big touchdown there. Cutting the lead down to 3, hopefully. So, Eagles with bad starting field position here. Only out to the 14 here. We're going to have a chance to really, hopefully, make a defensive stand here. Cover this middle part of the field. And there's the receiver, Curtis Samuel, but not quite. We might have to put Caleb Farley on A.J. Brown, by the way. Have everybody kind of play down. Going to get some extra guys in the box. Run play here from Swift. And there's Jeffrey Simmons and Osa Digizua there. Coming up big. Jeffrey Simmons, already 3 tackles on the day. All of them being for sacks. I know it only says 2. Must not have counted that most recent one for some reason. We're going to hop on Brandon Davidson, help out on this zone coverage. And there's Caleb Farley, and his superstar just doesn't activate. And hop on Shire since he is the zone coverage guy. Simmons, I'm going to have to hope, comes up with a play. DeAndre Swift not able to hold on to that football after Keenan Evans hit. 2nd and 10 now. I kind of want to sense extra pressure because if we can get a good play here, it puts us in a really good situation going into the 3rd down. And hop on Evans. Hopefully they'll pick up Shire and Evans will have a clean blitz. If not, it's going to be a 6-on-6 opportunity. Evans has a clean blitz, but there's Jalen Hurts. He's going to run. Come on. I don't know why Wesley is playing that so shallow as well. Just why isn't he fucking playing that edge more aggressive, getting to that outside shoulder? We're sending 6. Like, play outside shoulder. 1st and 10. Gonna drop it in coverage here. DeAndre Swift running. Trying to slow down him with Keenan Evans. Evans going to be on the tight end. I'm going to hop on Shire. I don't think Wheel Routes really ran out of this formation, but I could be wrong. Yeah, but I don't know where fucking anybody's going, by the way. I don't know where anybody's going. I'm going to hop on Shire here. We're going to blitz towards this middle. We're going to immediately step up and then go around. Nope, just didn't quite work as well as I thought it was going to. 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter. If we can hold them to 3 here, we're still within a 1-possession game. We can still go down and score. I think that's something to be noteworthy here. Bend but don't break here on this drive could be a very big success story. Gonna act like I'm sending pressure with Shire. Hop off. Get out. Thank you. Derek Wesley still not able to get home, though. 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Going to hop in the zone coverage. Cover up on this tight end. Going to force Jeffrey Simmons into one-on-one opportunity against that guard. 2nd and 5. They're kind of letting this clock tick a lot. I don't particularly like seeing that. And there's Devontae Smith, and we read that pretty well. 3rd and 5 now after a big hit from Shire, forcing that ball out. Going to go cover 2 man here. Going to drop Evans into a QB spy. And I'm actually going to hop on to, I guess, Evans here. And thank God fucking Von Forn stepped up on that. I swear to God, if he would have caught that, I would have been so fucking upset. I'm still forgetting to take out Langford, by the way. I need to fucking do that. So, unfortunately, not a great return. Flood swap here. Gotta go to the air here a lot, so, you know what, send Spears out on an out. Him going against the linebacker and then breaking out. And that's picked. Because the safety's just playing perfectly right there. Was trying to throw with anticipation and just, I was trying to hit him on his break. And just the safety just came down and played that perfectly, I guess. I don't know. Throwing our first pick of the season. That's fucking insane how we just threw that. That's fucking ridiculous. The fact that it comes like that because I try to throw with anticipation and the safety's just playing right downhill right into it. And there's a sack. Osa Odighizuwa coming up with his first sack on the season. Somebody else besides Keenan McIntyre finally getting involved. 3rd and 5. They're running this clock off. I don't think they care about whether or not they score here. And Mark Vickers, nowhere to be found. Just gets fucking turned around by Curtis Samuel. Nice. Going down 13 here at the end of half. We're going to go to our play here. It just makes sense at this point. There's not a whole ton of opportunities to call this play. I think this is one of the only times. Bo Melton, we have him, but it's going to get picked. Or nope, and then he just doesn't hold on to it when it gets swatted directly to him. I don't know. I don't know what else to do here. Like, Will Levis is throwing bad balls. O-line's not holding up. We can't run the football. Just nothing's going our way right now. And then just nowhere near Linton. Just sailed across the middle of the field. Just no accuracy to be found, apparently. Out to the 14, but the Eagles have shown that they can go down and score. And with full momentum, not a whole ton of opportunities. Just, I don't expect much from our defense here at this point. Like, we're getting beat by Curtis Samuel, by the way, so not a whole ton to be excited for. Brandon Davidson just not stepping up on DeAndre Swift. Let him have 5 yards, big dog. I guess that makes sense. Man coverage across the board. Going to hop on Davidson here. Cover this middle. Caleb Farley just not coming up with the tackle. A.J. Brown's going to be gone. Brandon Davidson can't catch him. Quentin Ayers can't catch him. Just nobody can catch him, apparently. Awesome. Quentin Ayers has 95 speed, by the way. Just putting that out there. Luckily, we stop on 2-point conversion. I don't know how we did it, but bench halfback angle. I don't know. Just look at whoever's running this quick out, Austin and Wiley, and hope one of them gets open, I guess. Nope. Spears underneath. Catch. Hold on football, luckily. Surprised White didn't knock down out somehow. Gonna run a screen pass to Spears here. 2nd and 2 now. Get it out to him. He gets it. And Dixon just isn't fast enough to catch up and try to help out even a little bit. 1st and 10. Up to the 50 we go, though. Inside zone to this left. Hopefully it's a double team on Davis so we can get up to at least back or potentially. Yep, Spears, but Koronski's just not getting any movement against Kaiser White, by the way. And you might be like, and if you're unfamiliar with Kaiser White is not a run-stopping linebacker, by the way. He is a pass coverage linebacker. So, just putting that out there. So everybody is aware of what's happening. Chig's open, by the way, if we can get him. Stiff arm, nope. Can't quite work against a fucking 5'9" safety. Yeah, sure thing, big dog. PA boot left, let's go with it. Chig is going to be my first read here. If not, Will Levis is going to be trying to run. Nope, Wiley. Can't hold on to the football. He literally had it for 2 steps, was about to fall to the... just to have a touchdown, and then gets barely hit and is just like, I don't know how to play football anymore, coach. Wiley. Thank God. Fucking called touchdown super fast, I felt like. Touchdown, Josh Wiley. Good job. They're going to learn from their previous mistakes, letting the ball just... They're going to take a kneel. Wow, A.J. Brown. 3 catches, 168 yards, 1 touchdown. So far in the day, by the way. Dope. That's awesome. That's fun to see. That's always the best thing to see. 1st and 10 here. Going to go to a pass play. DeAndre Swift doing a Texas route. There's A.J. Brown. Somehow Shire in coverage and him not getting the football. Okay. Cover 3 hard flat here. We're going to just line up in base. I don't know why we would line up like we were. Going to go zone coverage, and there's Brant Davidson. And, dude, he pushes him, and he's still running on his own. That should be negative. Going to hop on Davidson, bring him down, cover this middle part of the field. It's a screen pass. Somebody get there. We had the opportunity. We did. And nobody got there. And somehow our 80-speed defensive tackles can't get to Jalen Hurts. But a dude that has 70 speed can get to us. And hop on Evans here as he is playing the QB spy. We'll play it more as a zone than anything, but covered. Devontae Smith, and I don't know where Mark Vickers is going. Where the fuck is he going? Send extra pressure here with Evans. And there's DeAndre Swift. Somebody make a play. Keenan McIntyre, again, one of the only guys on defense really making plays. Like, legitimately only making plays. Derek Wesley has been silent, by the way. And he's going up against a worse tackle. And somehow is silent. I don't know what's going on at this point. And their tight end not being able to hold on that one. 3rd and 8. Probably our best opportunity to get a stop here. I know we'll still allow 3, but it's legitimately the best opportunity at this point. Hop on Jeffrey Simmons, help him out, see if he can get going. And just nothing going. Ayers, pick the fucking ball! So, Will Levis and company coming back out onto the field. The defense getting fucking torched. I mean, offense kind of put them in bad situations at the start of the game, but still. Still getting torched is still getting torched, by the way. So, and then not being able to make a 3rd-string corner miss with the fucking superstar abilities that Tajay Spears has is kind of ridiculous, in my opinion. 2nd and 2 now. Hand off Spears. He has a good running room, and Bo Melton with a big block. Not able to get much more than that, though. 7 for 42. Finally gets going there with a big run. Up to the 45. We're going to go PA post dig here. Going to go zig route on Bo Melton. Hopefully he can get open. Bo Melton's open. I just was hoping Linton would have came open a little bit faster. And I tried to wait for it, and just by the time I waited for it, Bo Melton just wasn't as open. 2nd and 5. Going to go play action, roll out here. I like Melton, but Linton's open. Linton, big catch. Up to the 21 we go. Thank you. Linton showing his presence now. Going to go halfback stretch here to this left side. 1st and 10, going to get it going. Get outside, get outside. We do. Linton with a decent block. Just can't make that last guy miss. That last guy has stopped us on multiple plays now. Going to send Wiley just back across the other way. I don't need everybody on this right side of the field. I need somebody going left. And nothing's open. Throw it. 2nd and goal. Up to the 8 we are. We're going to go Z spot here. I think we should have a good opportunity with Melton here. I almost want Brandon Austin running a drag and Chris Wilkins running an out here. I think that will work a little bit better. 2nd and goal here. Going to go to it. Wilkins open. Chris Wilkins trying to make a play. Can't quite. Down to the 3, though. A good opportunity here. I think if we can get to the 2, we still have a good opportunity to go for it here. I think we should be able to win this, especially with their superstars so far down inside. Yeah, Haskins. Haskins walk in. Haskins touchdown. Hassan Haskins. Thank you. Send 5 here. Just have everybody kind of come down. Go get somebody, please. I'm expecting a wheel route from DeAndre. Nope. Inside zone. Evans, make a play. Dude, Evans just not stepping up to the task right now. 2nd and 2, though. Gonna send extra pressure again here. I'm gonna force them to fucking beat me. You corners need to step the fuck up. Right here, right now. This is your fucking time. We picked you guys for a fucking reason. Somebody go make a fucking play. There's Von Florence with a big fucking hit. Let's go. 3rd and 2. Cover 1 robber here. Gonna bring everybody down. Gonna have Von Florence just play by himself. Jeffrey Simmons, make a play! Evans does, though. Let's fucking go. 4th and 1. End of the quarter. We're gonna get the ball back. Out to the 23-yard line we go. Gotta continue to go to this air here. It's worked pretty well for us as of recent. Gonna go gun here. We're gonna go empty. Let's see what packages it has for us. Okay, never mind that about that. Never mind about going to a different package out of that. We're gonna go jailbreak screen here. It's worked in the past for us to lead to big gains. I think with Kaiser White not immediately starting out there, I think we should have a good opportunity to get it to Melton. We do. But Reddick just so fast, and Melton so slow to turn around there. Let's go level switch here. I want Melton to run a drag here. Let's go. Right away. Melton underneath Bo. Melton, big first down there. Keep the chains moving. Get back to the line. We go. We go red zone up here. I think Linton has an opportunity for a big play here. No, not quite. I'm just going to try to get a couple yards with Levis, and we do. 3 yards there. Drop back to pass, trying to find something, and Josh Sweat gets free! And that's 2 turnovers for us. And they're going to have the football here in our own area. And oh my God! That's a big play! Shair! Gone! Aziz Al-Shair, the defense makes a play right back, and it's even bigger. What the fuck? DeAndre Swift tried to hurdle a dude on the ground, and Mark Vickers, I'm pretty sure, was the one that laid the fucking boom. Holy fuck. Azeez Al-Jair able to get up and take it all the way. Yeah, that was Mark fucking Vickers on that hit stick in the air, by the way. And Jair showboating on him on his way to the end zone. We do need to go for 2 here, unfortunately, though. So not all celebration just quite yet. We do need to still go for the tie here. In route, technically. Gonna drop back, Wiley, and just no play on the football. I don't know why these short routes are just so fucking bad to throw to sometimes. There's an extra pressure here with Evans. I don't love that McIntyre is going to be in man, but gotta send some exotic blitzes every once in a while. There's Evans. He makes a big play. Stops DeAndre Swift in the backfield. And Jair able to finish the play there. What a good fucking play there. Defense coming out. These linebackers coming downhill real hard right now. Gonna hop on Evans here. Play over towards the superstar side. Somebody make a play. Come on, strip him. I'm telling you to strip him all day, every day. Go for the fucking strip there. Have Evans drop out of there. I don't need him in there, especially if it's not going to be a run play. 1st and 10. It's a run play. Simmons there. Bam. One-on-one opportunity. He's going to win those all fucking day. 2nd and 11. Let's go. Have them line up in base, actually. Bring the corners back down. Gonna hop on Evans. Run play here again to Swift in 3rd and 10. We have an opportunity. If we can get the stop here, we're still in a very good spot. Only down 2. Field goal could still win us the game. Gonna give the corners a cushion here. Cover, zone. Across the middle, and there's a sack from Wesley and Simmons. Them getting involved. Now all the starting D-line is involved. 4th and 17. Big play there. All the way up to the 40-yard line is where we're going to start, and we have a good opportunity here to go win this football game. We just got to take advantage now. Going to go wheel post drag here. I like Wiley here. Either way, if Reddick or Kaiser White's supposed to be covering him, I like Wiley here. Wiley, open immediately. Reddick, nowhere to be found. Josh Wiley, and that's a stiff arm and a big play there. Down to the 28 goes Josh Wiley. I know he hasn't had the most opportunities as of recent, but coming up big there. 1st and 10. I like Spears on this wheel route if he gets matched up incorrectly. Wiley in the middle of the field, though. Catch. Hold on to that football. Thank you. I think we might have had Spears late, but I felt like there was pressure coming. We're going to go Ohio spacing here. Will Levis tuck it and run. 3-yard rush there. Not too much, but we're not expecting a whole ton from him. 0-1 trap here. Our O-line's just going to have to win this rep. Spears downhill. Able to get 3 there. 3rd and 4. We're still within range to score, though, so not particularly terrible. We're going to take this down to the 2-minute warning here. With us only needing 3 points, we don't have to hurry this up. We go mountain inside zone. Everybody go the fuck downhill. 3rd and 4. Double up to backer. Let's go. Use check. Spears! 1-on-1 touchdown! Tajay Spears, and we'll be up at least 4. So they'll have to go put up a touchdown if they want this back. What a fucking game. Up to the 21 is where they're going to start. Now they do have the wind kind of pushing their ball. It's pushing more left to right than anything, but it is pushing in their direction as well. So they will have a little bit of an opportunity to kick a long field goal as well. Cover DeAndre Swift. And there's Keenan McIntyre, and he's going to make the sack. 3 on the day for Keenan. McIntyre off to a great start so far this season. 5 whole fucking sacks. Gonna hop on Evans here. 2nd and 13. Cover this middle. A.J. Brown not being able to hold on to that one. I don't understand that there, really. 3rd and 13 now. I'm going to actually switch this because there's no reason for the opposite backer to be playing in McIntyre. Unfortunately, it's probably going to give half to Simmons there, but he deserves that full sack there. 4th and 21. Osa gets free, and there's Jair in coverage on Devontae Smith, and that's going to be ball game. They just don't have anybody in the middle of the field. I'm going to run this football up the middle then. Spears, downhill. They're going to call timeout here. I'm just going to run Weak, I think it is. Is it Weak that has the fullback runs? No, Strong has the fullback runs. I'm going to go 60 linemen. Well, 6 linemen. Maybe it's, yeah, there it is. Fullback dive. Okay, just straight downhill. Use check. Gonna bring Wiley in motion. He's gonna help get set up on Sweat. Just downhill. It's fine. He centered us even more. We will have to kick the field goal, it seems like, unless we can score. If we can score, then I think that would be the better case, of course, because then, we're up even more. But I'm not going to force myself to be in a bad situation here. I'm going to go Tajay Spears, left side. I almost want to send it back the other side and see if we can win it. I'm going to do it. Can we motion Thurman? No. No, then maybe we do just stay strong side here. Get Kyle Juszczyk out on a little bit of a lead block. Some extra steps here. Juszczyk, get ready to go. Let's go. Halfback stretch to the outside. No, can't get there. We are going to be able to take most of the time off the clock. Going to call a timeout with just 1 second remaining, and then we'll go ahead and send our field goal team out there. 4th and goal. Trey Wolf, knock it through, please. And Trey Wolf knocks it through. 36-29. They still have an opportunity. Don't get me wrong. No, 37-29. Sorry, I can't add, apparently. So they still have a chance. 8 total points. But still, it's going to be a very difficult one. I don't think Madden knows that they can fair catch inside the 25, so we're going to kick it high. I don't think Madden knows. Or at least, I don't think I've ever seen them call fair catch. Granted, they got more yards, but still, is that 4 seconds really worth it? They don't have any timeouts, so it's all down to this, basically. If they can't get out of bounds, we're going to win this football game, or if they can't complete a pass either. Curtis Samuel can't hold on to that one, apparently. 2nd and 10 now. 6 seconds. This should be just about the last play. We're going to hop on Derek Wesley, try to win against this tackle. Spin move back inside. DeAndre Swift can't contain us. Getting there, hitting him. Ball's up in the air. And it's not even going to be picked. 3rd and 10. And that is game. What a fucking game from us. Coming back, playing through adversity. What a fucking game. Good shit. I know the defense really helped out with those multiple sacks. As well as that touchdown. But still. Total team football game there. Showing up when it mattered most. Good fucking shit, guys. Good shit. What a crazy game. Unfortunately, I don't think we got the elite game plan done. Well, the elite QB game plan done. I don't think we did anyway. I just think of what he was able to do. We still got the win, though, so we'll still probably get a little bit of XP. Yes, the entire team has earned XP. As long as Jeffrey Simmons isn't out this week, or as long as we don't have a bye week, he should actually have his X Factor active all game. I'd probably rather have Derek Wesley's, but I'll live with either or at this point. We do have some upgrade players to take care of that we'll go ahead and get done and out of the way. And never mind, we'll solve that next video. Just based off the pure amount. We'll save it until we get the training done in the next episode as well. We'll be taking on the Indianapolis Colts. We'll go ahead and sim to see what their record is before we get out of here so we know exactly what we are taking on when we go to Indianapolis. It's taking fucking forever, apparently. 2-0. So they are 2-0. 3 teams in the AFC South are 2-0. I mean, it's not that surprising. Likelihood of starting 2-0 is relatively high. Still, very, very, very good game. Keenan McIntyre does win AFC Defensive Player of the Week for Week 2 with his 3.5 sacks. So yes, Jeffrey Simmons did technically steal half a sack. I would count that more going towards Keenan McIntyre just based off of him holding up the QB. Him getting the QB, holding him, almost getting him down, and then Jeffrey Simmons coming in and just finishing it off. I think that half a sack would probably go to Keenan McIntyre in real life. I didn't know this, that when you're actually you have to submit your sacks to the league and stuff, or you can be like, no, this was my sack. It should be fully mine. Because I think it was Chris Long talking about it, and he had somebody else on his podcast where they were like, yeah, you have to submit shit to the league to claim your sacks. So, but anyway, that will just about do it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the support you guys have been showing on the channel recently. I appreciate all the support you guys have shown on the rosters as well. If you guys do not know, I do roster updates for both 2K and Madden's. Madden 24 currently has a roster update out. Now, I'm not doing a whole ton more. You guys can go check out all the videos on my channel. I have playlists dedicated for each game. Madden 24, NBA 2K23, and 2K24. You can go check out whichever playlist you need a roster for. Now, they are all PS5 exclusives. I am on PS5, so they will be PS5 exclusive rosters. But with that being said, guys, like I said, if you guys enjoy this content, I would appreciate if you guys do stick around and subscribe. We will be taking on the Indianapolis Colts going into next week, or into the next video. So we will have them, and of course, it will be a big divisional rival game. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what our overall record against Indy is. I'm pretty sure we went 2-0 last year. I think we went 0-2 in the first year, and I think we split. So I think it is about even, or it is tied up. So these two games this season will really put a determining factor on if my time in Tennessee has been successful, especially against the Colts. I think we've been more than successful against the Texans. I think we're leading that by one game. And Jaguars, I think we're leading that by potentially one game as well. But, like I said, if you guys do enjoy this content or the content here on my channel, please stick around and subscribe. I'll be back with more videos like this, but with that being said, I'm out. Peace.